Hey everyone, and welcome. It is Desiree, and yes, we have one of my favorite times for release, and it is Scrappy Tails and her Halloween collection. I just love and enjoy what Sarina does for Halloween. And then the next one will be Christmas. So, yay! So, here is the collection. Of course, she's outdone herself again. I think her pen goes absolutely crazy. And just broken this down in little things. And we're just going to go through the collection. I'm going to link down to her YouTube channel where she has already done some lives, sneak peeks. She's done her reveal of the collection and then the showcase of all of the beautiful products that her and her family have created. So I encourage you, please make sure you check out her channel so that you can see all of just how these creations can come to life. All right, so let's start with the smallest. She's got awesome embellishment packs. This one here is called, I believe, Monster Mash. We've got some great gems in there in orange, purple, black, and green. And then this one here, I believe, is called Ghoulish Fun. And we've got little bats and cats, clay pieces, and some spiderweb clay pieces. So good value for what she charges for her embellishment packs. She has a stamp set that is in this collection, and it is called the Haunted House Warming. It does have a coordinating die set, and you can purchase just the stamp set and the die coordinating dies individually, and then she also will have them together as a bundle. But some great images here. You don't need too many going on. We've got this gorgeous house here that you can have with any of your favorite coloring mediums. A moon. We've got some great sentiments, whether it's a party that you're having, whether it's a new home that you know that somebody has purchased during this time. So congrats on your new home. I hope the ghosts are nice. Hopefully it's not haunted. So just some great sentiments. A home sweet haunted home. If one door closes and another door opens, your house is probably haunted. Have a frightfully spooky Halloween. 'Tis the season to be spooky. And then ghostly greetings to you, and home is where you haunt. So just some great sentiments. And then again, the coordinating dies, they're not attached, so you don't have to worry about anything flying as we cut it. And it also die cuts all of the sentiments. So all of these pieces have a coordinating die. Let's go into the die sets. The first up is the Spooky Bathtub Skeleton. Again, layering dies, and I love it because she gives you a picture of what the image would look like. There is a sentiment in this set that is home is where you haunt. But who doesn't love a skeleton taking a bath? You know, hello? How cute. And it's a nice size die. Next up is the Ghost Study. So we have all of our pieces. They layer. This too comes with a sentiment that says home sweet haunted home. So if you don't get the stamp collection, you can get some of those same sentiments in dies. Just love that you've got the candle. You've got all of these wonderful pieces that are great together to create a scene, or they can be used individually, and these are perfect to be added into her pop-ups. The ghost reading, lounging. Hello. Up next is Ghost Gallery. So frames, we've got some great home decor pieces for your, whether you're using that book pop-up, the lantern. All of her pieces I think are great because they are universal to each other. Some of them she calls direct add-ons to certain pop-ups, but they can be put to any of her pop-ups. So I love the fact that we have frames for ghosts, we have a clock, a flying ghost, and then a lamp as well. Here we have the spooky fireplace, and again, it's a nice size. Whether you're working on a 5x7 or a standard A2 size card, these images will work great, and that is what that looks like. Some great details, lots of images in this to be used separately, however you would want. You've got the cobwebs going on here, the fireplace itself, candles, and some more jack-o'-lanterns. Here we have the gargoyle wall. So here we've got a great brick that goes over here. We have the gargoyle that sits on top. Everything layers. Here are the small pieces, and that is what that looks like. And a great sentiment. Have a deadly Halloween. Yes. She's not so much cutesy Halloween. She's just in that awesome realm of Halloween. Our next one is the gargoyle tree. So sticking with our gargoyles, we've got this beautiful tree image. Again, can be used for anything. We've just got to think outside that box. We could do this in black, and yes, that is set for Halloween, and then we have the front-facing gargoyle. But what if we made this brown and hung Christmas ornaments onto it? Again, just by changing colors, we can change the looks and make our dies universal. We then have the haunted staircase, beautiful staircase with the lanterns. We have a bride that sits in there as well, and that's what that looks like. Look at that beautiful detail that you will get with that piece. An awesome A7 backdrop die. This is called the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. Love this filigree design. So many things you could do with this. Definite Halloween, that vintage, deep, rich Halloween. But again, simply changing your pattern papers, it can be used for any type of card, for any background. And that is what that looks like. And again, it is A7 size. So 5x7 or a standard A2 size card. So up next, gargoyle gate wings. So here we have one side here, another side here. We have our centers. And then this is what this looks like. Options here, you can create a gatefold card, you know, A7 size because they are tall. You can shorten it for a standard A2 card. You can use this on the side panels when it comes to the trifold. Again, just looking at how to create our hinges and how we can attach that. We can get lots of choices on this one as well. A beautiful A7 layering cathedral die. This is a 2-part die. Look at that base. Just look at that base. Huge 5x7. This one you could put on a standard, but you're going to lose a lot of this imagery. This would be a beautiful front also for a journal. This would also be a great background in her book pop-up die. These are the pieces that also come with this as well. And then when we're looking, sorry for the crink, that is what she looks like. Absolutely beautiful. The details in this are just fantastic. I mean, think about this with the two gargoyles coming in front to hide that, and then you get the surprise when you open it. All right, so here we have the Grim Reaper wraparound pop-up. So this is your base, and then this here is the piece that comes out in front. Beautiful image of the Grim Reaper, and then this too is a two-parter die. These are all the layering pieces. This here is what the image looks like. This also will be a great backdrop when it comes to the trifold if you want. You can add that as your background. Again, some of these pieces fit perfectly. Now, she does have a different style pop-up in this collection, and this does fit this well also. And that is the Cathedral Pop-Up Tunnel Shadow Box. So what this does, you have your base piece. Pretty much all the pieces are formed like this, and you have 3 layers. So you can have all of these different pieces just staggering throughout those layers. Similar to the book Pop-Up, except it doesn't have that accordion. This is a 2-part die. So you have, here are the wings so that you can attach it to the side panels. And then again, this is what that looks like. So beautiful. The candelabra, here the chandelier, these drapes that are just torn with that jack-o'-lantern, and great detail that will emboss from the dies as you die cut. We also have another version, and this is the Cathedral Door Trifold add-on, and then the Cathedral Window Trifold add-on. Okay, so you know that she has the trifold. So she's done a lot of add-ons to this. This is the base, the original trifold. Now there's other sets that have come out, like the Nativity, and of course I stopped there, the Birthday. So she's done a lot of concepts when it comes to this trifold. This will work perfectly on this as well, so you can create your panels. So you have this add-on here that will create that panel. Look at the gargoyle door knocker. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And then this here is your panels as well. And then this is what they look, that beautiful stained glass windows when it comes to this. So again, add-ons for the trifold, and again, I'm going to keep that right there because of course now we have the Cemetery Wings trifold add-on. So here's one side of the cemetery, and here's the other side with the black wrought iron gate. So these are the wings that would come off the side of this, and that's what they look like. And then we have another Halloween window trifold add-on. So we've got an owl, a moon, some pumpkins, a great tree, arch, and a window. And that's what that one looks like. I mean, just the images alone, for me, just pull me in. And you can see, if I put this up next to it, it's just coinciding with the original. Now, last in the previous release, the English Garden, she created or designed a gazebo pop-up. Now, this is basically a solid structure. This isn't one that could fold flat. So this is definitely that you would hand to somebody. It makes a great centerpiece, a home decor. But even though it came out within the English Garden Wedding collection, why not have an add-on called the Halloween Gazebo Structure add-on so that we can turn it into Halloween. So it's really cool. We've got some webs for the top, some bricks, more webs when it comes to the openings, bones for it, a broom, bats, and then these are all of the pieces and what they look like. Oh, yes. Yes. And then you can put a tea light in there and really make it. Yes. Yes. So that is her collection for Halloween. I already have some ideas. Huge ideas. I love the pop-up mechanisms. I love making home decor. I'm going to love this tunnel shadow box. It's just reminiscent of the book pop-up. Absolutely love this wraparound, that background. So many choices to create with this collection. Again, I will have her shop linked below if you wanted to check out this entire collection, see what bundles she has available. And I will have her YouTube channel linked below. I really do encourage you to check out her videos. You look at her dies for the pop-ups and you're like, okay, how does this go together? She breaks it down beautifully. She guides you through on how these pieces go together. And as you're watching her, at least I do, I go, oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I would have made it so much difficult. So again, I do encourage you to check out her channel. Just to check that out. Check out her creations. Previous collections can be pulled in to add if you already have something from there. If you're just looking for the shadow box, the tunnel shadow box, or just the pop-up base, it's already there for you. So again, everything will be linked down below. Again, make sure you check it out. And if you have any questions, make sure you leave those down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Enjoy the process. Have fun. I know this is going to be a fun collection to play with. I hope you'll stay tuned to see the items that I'm going to create. But below, let me know what your favorite was and what you would be interested in seeing. I already have a couple ideas of what I'm going to come out with when it comes to this collection. And they're going to be, they're going to be fun. So I hope you'll come along this journey with me. Make sure you subscribe. I'd love for you to hit that thumbs up and ring the bell so that you're notified when the next video is ready. And remember, just have fun. Enjoy the process and the fun in creating your art. See what you can create. Don't give up and don't get frustrated. But most of all, always be creative in everything that you do every day. And continue to stay safe and healthy. And until next time, take care. And I'll talk to you then.